I grew up in a wonderland. Paradise. With streams and springs.
One day, we returned to our spring to eat and drink and converse in our beautiful language of love. We looked and looked. Who's gone? A little bird flew by. He chirped wildly. He chirped and chirped and said, a big thing with giant teeth ate up the whole wonderland.
We traveled over hill and dale to find more springs and new places to live. And with every day, over more ranges and more hills, it seemed as though these big old cats were just eating everything up. But one day, we arrived at this canyon. We made our houses up in the trees, and we slept near the waterfall at night. We made new friends. And this is where we've been living since. When I was a little girl, and I looked down from the hills, down into the valleys, there was so many of these things. I couldn't figure out what they were. But all I knew was that they were like locusts or big old caterpillars that eat plants or big bugs, and they would come, and then I looked down the hill, and everything was gone. You see this strange thing? It ate my house. It's got these big teeth, and it goes around and eats everything. Eats up lizards, eats up the squirrels, it eats up the earth, and it ate my house. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, I have to go from tree to tree, just like the squirrels. We run and we jump across the canyons trying to get across to the other side. Because this big man and this big monster, he ate our house. Now this is a big cat. This big cat, he ate up all the trees. And he ate up all the trees, and then he ate up all the nuts, and he's just like a big cat. He eats things. He eats everything.
This is a picture of their mouth. This is what they eat with, and then some big thing comes, and then the mouth throws up inside of it, and then the big thing leaves.
I mean, you really gotta kind of wonder if there's all these trees and all these beautiful hills and these streams and little springs everywhere, and then all these things come that look like this, and they eat them all up. Well, you gotta wonder, what's it all about? Here's one with a really big mouth. This guy, he just can go along faster than you can imagine. And one day, all of a sudden, everything's green, and the next day, everything's brown, and we don't know even where our nests are. We don't know where to lay at night. We don't know what to do. So what do? We run into the road, and then we get squished. I think they leave these here for us to eat. I'm not sure. I tried to eat one of them. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't get my teeth into it. I tried to make it into a nesting spot in an oak tree, but it's hard to carry, and it doesn't look very pretty, and somewhat unnatural. There's a whole bunch of them everywhere I look. I don't know why. They seem to be fairly new, like in the last 50 years, like everywhere you go, they're all over the place, but I don't know what eats them. Maybe the tractors. That's it. Maybe the tractors eat these for dinner. Now it makes sense.
It's dinner time. The big cats are eating their canned food. And we are preparing our supper of acorns and mead. We're having an autumn festival, giving thanks to the wonderful people of Topanga who did everything that they could to save this beautiful canyon so that the last of the fairies and the squirrels and the beautiful little yellow birds and the bluebirds and the woodpeckers and all the canyon birds could make our home here together. I don't know when we'll have 10-10-10 again. So this is a special day to remember in your hearts and remember in your songs and remember the tree fairies. They're watching you always and they will love you forever. Take care of the tree fairies and they will take care of you.